Hello YouTube, Mr. Gibson Guy here. I have a brief video update for you today. I'm coming to you standing here in front of my beloved 2006 Ford Ranger, which I have had many happy miles in. It's been a great indestructible truck, but it's going to be moving on to other pastures pretty soon. I have on order a Ford 2022 Ford Maverick. Now if you tuned in on this from the title, yes, this is a little bit of news about the Maverick. They are very hard to get and everybody's on waiting lists. So I'm just going to give you the information on my Maverick so you can balance that around your own Maverick and see where you stand. First of all, let me say the Maverick that I ordered is an XL, not an XLT and not a Lariat edition. I just wanted the plain one. It comes with the standard steel wheels. If I want to put alloy wheels on it, I'll put it on my own. I won't use Ford alloy wheels. And otherwise, the steel wheels are actually much tougher. They last much better. I had a basic 2,000-pound towing capacity on it. I got the front-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive, which comes from the 4,000-pound payload capacity. No spray-in bed liner. Those are stupid. I don't know why anybody would want one. It comes with the ecoboost 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine, not the hybrid. It's a little bit more expensive, and the hybrid gives you really great gas mileage. The regular truck gives you really great gas mileage too. It's a little bit different, but like the Ranger here, I keep my trucks for a long time, and the complexity of the whole hybrid drivetrain and everything that's involved in it is much more complicated than just a plain gas engine. And this one will have the ecoboost 2-liter 4-cylinder, 250 horsepower. It has a lot more power than the 2.5-liter hybrid with the electric motor that comes with it. But if you're going to keep it for a long time, you're going to have a lot less problems with it because it's just straightforward. It's not this sometimes and this sometimes. You know, I mean, I think it's cool when when the guy was testing the Maverick hybrid and he runs out of gas and he keeps going and he wants to see how many more miles he can go with no gas in the tank. And that was kind of fun, but it gets down to where he's like taking these side streets because he can only go 20 miles an hour. It's just kind of barely moving, not really usable. So let me give you the information here about this. I placed my order on January 27th, which was the deadline for 2022 orders that they would guarantee. They've apparently taken orders since then, but the ones that they guarantee you're going to get, you had to have that in by the 27th. And that, of course, excluded hybrids. The hybrids were cut off back in December of last year. Then, 1 week later, on February 3rd, I received an email notification from Ford that my vehicle was scheduled for production on the week of March 28th. Okay, March 28th. And then 1 week later, I got another email from Ford, which was an adjustment to production date. They had sent the date back to April 18th. Okay, now when you get a pushback on your date, you're like, all right, well that's only a couple more weeks, isn't that so bad? But if you're like, how many more of those am I going to get? So, week of April 18th, it was scheduled for production. On April 20th, last night, I got an email that says your vehicle has been built. It's finished. So, that was April 20th counts as the week of April 18th. And they sure finished it fast, I'm happy to say. That also informed me that the estimated delivery date to go from Mexico to Central Florida was May 23rd and 29th. So that's like a 5-week window or not a 5-week window, a 5-week interval for when the delivery is scheduled. So, there's been a lot of horror stories about people having trouble getting their getting rid of their Rangers, getting their Mavericks. That's going to take me a couple of years to change that over. But my experience with Ford has been quite acceptable so far. We'll see what happens on the week of May 23rd and see how it goes from there. But that's all I have. See, I told you I would keep it short. And thank you for watching. I'll see you later.